one of the very reasons why I watched EPW so quickly. Usually I don't watch for a few days, do I? Or I haven't watched EPW wrestling out of Mississippi, of course. Not Mississippi, that's wrong. Mississippi, M-I-S-S-I-S-S-I-P. I haven't watched it for quite some time. And the reason why I did here so quickly within the day is that the main event was Marco Harris versus Zay Washington. So the chosen one versus Hang Time Harris. And I thought that's going to be bloody good. And it was good, but it wasn't as good as it could have been. Still, the episode itself was rather excellent because you've got K-Swiss now. They've been looking for him to do something, I think, or looking for something for him to do quite some time, and he's now the new commissioner, isn't he? So I like that. He's got a presentation later on for us, and as he tells us later on, he has brought guests in, which he has actually brought guests to EPW, and then he brings out two beautiful new belts, all silver and blue, and they're the tag team belts, and they're given to the tag team champions, Styles and Young. Really nice. He's making changes. That K-Swiss. That K-Swiss. Making changes, that K-Swiss. And rather like it. The matches themselves are okay. They're the whole thing's quite solid, this episode, but never great. So, self-made Elijah Owens, I mean, he's admitted it, self-made. I mean, if I was wrestling like that, I wouldn't admit it. I'd say someone else made me. Versus Brown Sugar Chuck Swan, who's got a kind of Rich Swan. I don't know if they're brothers or if they're familiarly connected. Familiarly connected. But he is a bit like Rich Swan. He's Chuck Swan, though, and it's all right, you know. In that, you've got a Chuck Swan knee, an uppercut, a sudden neck breaker from Elijah Owens as he come off the ropes. Swan was sort of looking around as if to say, where is he? I can't see him. It didn't work as well as it might, but it's a nasty neck breaker with a high knee and a roll through from Swan into shoulders in the corner. Of course, Elijah Owens, who's a bit nefarious these days, got an object which was a chain. But Swan saw it, took it off him, used it. Referee didn't see it because K-Swiss was talking to him. I've got this big presentation coming up later, you see. Well, it's okay. I've got a match to referee. Well, I am the boss, so just chat with me. All right, but action might be going on behind me that I can't see. Never mind that. So, he gave the match to Chuck Swan, and then K-Swiss said, no, he had an object. Check his pockets. And it was a reverse decision. We've seen it before. I didn't mind it here at all. And here's DDT, Diana Taylor. But surely her eyes got attacked by Sue Young with the red mist in Memphis Wrestling, and here she is, able to walk around without any kind of eye augmentation or a patch or anything like that. Anyway, she's attacked by Raven Black, who is the returning Raven Black, is back. And she even bites her at one point, which is quite naughty. There's a CJ Blaine, of course, high-flying main, CJ Blaine, from Memphis, versus the gold standard Eli Knox, who was in Memphis last week, of course. It's all right. Nice CJ Blaine clothesline, sold very well. And then we've got a distraction. Who was that from? It was from the sellout, Daniel Nova, because Blaine was on the top rope, and of course it allowed Eli Knox to crotch him on the top rope, and he got the pin soon after that. So, here's your main event. Pretty good. Good reversals from Zay and Marco. Zay needed a break after that. Then came back with a kick and some shots because he can be quite nefarious, as we know. I don't like the mid-ring running at you, getting a cross body that Marco does. But Zay bails after that. There's a headlock which has worked. It was good back and forth. And it was pretty good, but I wanted more. I thought they had the opportunity to do more, and you know that they can do more because they're quality. And then Marco got the win by reversing a power bomb attempt, and Zay wasn't happy, and I was a bit as well. But the episode itself was rather solid, and it all stems from Jimmy Blaylock, of course, and Joey Gross on commentary, but from K-Swiss as the new commissioner. I wasn't really bothered when he became commissioner. I thought, oh yeah, another one. They've been ping-ponging around with this commissionership. This one really worked for some reason, and it might be something to do with K-Swiss, but you know, it really set the tone for the whole episode, and I liked it. Blimey. Actually, it's EPW, and I usually do like it because it's a little promotion that can not use that for a while. Ta-ta.